So I didn't get to get the exact Krabby Patty meal because they were out of the Krabby Patty meal. So I was able to get a Krabby Patty Whopper. So I didn't get to get a special cake or pie or whatever, and I didn't get to get the special tots, but I got to get the special Whopper. The bread is really yellow. I thought y'all were joking. That's just weird. That's just super weird. You are. My dad is weird as fuck, y'all. This is like hot yellow bread. A place where you could get food? It's the Krabby Patty Waffle. Well, I didn't get to get the whole meal because they were sold out of a lot of it. But I was able to get the Whopper. So at least I got the Whopper, and it came with the cool little cup too. So. I don't know why they don't get napkins no more. Used to, you would be mad at them. No, they didn't have the pie either. So I didn't get the jalapeno cheddar bite, or yeah, I didn't get the cheddar bacon tots or the berry pie. But that's okay, at least I got the Whopper. Well, I ain't heard this song in a minute. Instinct. Why is the bun yellow? For the SpongeBob meal? And it's like hot yellow. Hi everybody, welcome. It just tastes like a regular Whopper. Nothing special. So, but it did come with the cool wrapper. I'm trying to convince myself that this was worth the money, okay? It's just well, that's the Oreo milkshake. So, I'm sure this is probably gonna be good. Excuse me. Yeah, that Oreo shake is real good. Ooh, I really wanted that. I wanted something sweet. That's exactly what I wanted. Because I don't have the care in the world. Sometimes I feel like the zesty sauce and sometimes I don't. Today was a day where I tried a couple of them in the zesty sauce and I just didn't feel like it. Happy Saturday. I have had a good day. So, I'm almost done with the Eras Tour final show. So, I already have Hulu and didn't realize they had a special going on for Disney Plus where you could add Disney Plus for just $1. I was like, oh, I'll do that. So I only had to pay $1 to be able to watch Taylor. I mean, they're about the same. It's just the same meal as a regular meal, but in different packaging. Crispin, you can't have onion rings. Onions are bad for dogs. I haven't watched the documentary yet. Do y'all want me to go ahead and just block this ignorant bitch? The same one who was in here earlier? Do y'all want me to just go ahead and block the bitch? Okay. They're gone now. I think one of the other ones is in here, but I don't remember if they spoke yet. My favorite part about the whole meal is the milkshake. I was eating a Krabby Patty Whopper meal. And now I'm drinking a milkshake. What's on top of the cup? You're talking about the stickers that Burger King put on it to ensure that the milkshake didn't spill while it was being transported by Uber Eats to my house, something they do at any restaurant where you order food from. Apparently, you must not be someone who orders food and has it delivered to your house. Oh, you're cheap. That's what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. Somebody dropped a new song, and we have to hear it. You said you make $10,000 a year. I think you just proved my point. So how exactly do you pay your rent and everything off of $10,000 a year? I can't even do that. Just because you own a house don't mean shit. You still gotta pay the taxes on it. You still gotta... So let's not play that motherfucking game. Just because you might think you own that house, you never truly own your fucking house. You still have to rent it. So let's not play that game. Because even if you own the land, you still gotta pay taxes on it. Don't pay them taxes, they'll take it from you. Right here beside me. I love how the trolls are in the comments trying to, that's not how it works. And then you have other people in the comments who are like, yeah, and then there's this. And then Mishal is like, taxes are due twice a year. So I guess the trolls just don't like feeling dumb. Look, Shelly owns her home and pays $4,000 a year in taxes. That's just in taxes. That's not the utilities and all that. So they say taxes is not rent. But I have a question. If you don't pay them taxes, don't they come and take your shit? So, in another sense, taxes is just rent to whoever you have to pay to have your house there. You are my universe. See, what's going on right now is small-minded people aren't wanting to accept the fact that, oh shit, he has a point. I do have to pay them every year. And if I don't pay them, they could come take my shit. So in a sense, it is a form of just paying rent, but it's called something else. I think that is one of the most layman ways of how to explain property taxes and all that and how it works. Well, if the taxes on your property for 6 acres is only $500 a month, then you live in a complete shithole or you literally live in a non-populated community. Okay, then you live in a non-populated community. You're not helping your case any by saying you live in a rural area. So your taxes are low because there's no warehouses, there's no job market, there's no. So you're just helping to prove my case. Your taxes just outside of Chicago are 11,000 a year. Damn. And you already have the mortgage on your home, don't you? Wait, so you're still paying your mortgage and that's the taxes you have to pay? I like that we have random conversations about everything. Like one live, we could be talking about Taylor Swift. The next live, we're talking about property taxes, and just it's kind of funny. Actually, no one's been proven wrong except for your fucked up friends right now. But thank you for helping to push my engagement with your idiocity, per usual. Walmart really needs to come out with a t-shirt that says small-minded people stay in small places. Hey, Jeannie, you're someone who deals with property and taxes on a regular basis. So you're like the perfect person for me to kind of have this conversation with right now. So we were talking about the cost of how much people are paying in taxes each year for their property. And I made the statement of, well, that property tax is basically paying rent so that you can keep your home that you own where it's at. Because if you don't pay that property tax, aka rent, they'll come take your shit. So, am I wrong for looking at property tax as another form of rent? See, they're looking at monthly. Y'all, if you don't pay that one payment, regardless of how much it is, they take your shit. That's basically like rent. You don't pay your rent, they take your home. So you say paying rent is throwing money away. So I'm gonna pose something to you. Paying rent is throwing money away. Wouldn't having a house built and getting that deed to the house be kind of throwing money away too? Because regardless of the fact if you own your fucking deed, you're still paying somebody to have that house there. And if you decide to move, I'm sure you're not going to pull up all the pipes and the foundation and take that home with you, are you? You're good, Jeannie. If you own the house outright, you still have to pay taxes every year. Yes. So you have no mortgage and your house is paid off? Okay. Are you paying your taxes to have your house where it's at? Y'all see that person jumped completely over the fact that I already said you already have your deed, you own it. But you still have to pay taxes, so it's a waste of money, right? You're just throwing away money. Because your house is paid off. You just said your house is paid off. What good is paying off your house doing if you're still having to pay somebody to keep your house where it's at? No, actually, for most states, the money from your property taxes goes right back into the education system. Which, realistically, these 80, 90-year-olds whose property tax is going up 50, 60% because of development in the area, what honest fuck should they give about the education system that they're not putting kids through, that is failing? Like, realistically, think about it. These taxes go up every year and every year on properties. People who are not putting kids into the education system are the people who are paying. So, all these people popping babies out living off of welfare and food stamps, they got it fucking made. They're getting their food stamps, their welfare, and their kids are being provided for by people who ain't even putting kids in school. You really want to get to the nitty gritty of it, that is the nitty gritty of it. The succubuses that are sucking the money out of our taxes from our paychecks are also sucking the money out of your taxes and our taxes on the bills that we pay. So these people just getting a free ride all the way around. Realistically, I'm a 40-year-old gay man. I'm not going to have no kids. I don't really give a fuck about the education system because it sucks. All I see on TV about schools is mass events and bitching over pronouns and calling their teachers 6'7", 6'7". Why the fuck do I want my money to keep paying for that? You retired last year? I don't mean to just be point blank matter of fact, cut and dry when it comes to stuff, but I mean, see, but you were well enough off to be able to send your children to a private school. And your children are well enough to be able to have your granddaughter in a private school. So, what, if you can't afford a private school, you don't deserve to be taught? I kind of understand why Trump wants to get rid of the Department of Education. Getting rid of the Department of Education puts it back on each individual state. And if a state doesn't want to have dumb motherfuckers representing their name, then the state better step up and fix it. Because the federal government has tried to fix it for many years. And states that should have good grades, you see they're dumb as fuck. But states where you wouldn't expect good grades are, that's not mine. States where you wouldn't expect good grades, they're excelling. And it's the states where you see the state putting the money into their school system, where the state is doing it, not waiting on the federal government. The state said, hey, we need to do this for the kids. Yeah, and you would not expect Massachusetts, which is not even that big of a state. Aren't they like the second or third smallest state? You wouldn't expect Massachusetts to be number one for education, and it's not even a big state. As far as the whole ballroom thing goes, the only aspect that I think that I agree with the pushback is it doesn't need to dwarf the White House. I agree. We need somewhere to be able to have these banquets and meetings and all that kind of stuff. I agree 100%. We need something better than setting up tents in the Rose Garden. We look cheap compared to the rest of the world. So yes, we definitely need something. But 90,000 to 100,000 square feet, that's a little big. That's like. Let me let him out. He wants to go out here. Here you go, boy. Go ahead. Go. You go. Go, my boy. Go potty. And that's the problem with it being the size that they're wanting to have it now. Scale it back. Hell, if need be, just make it longer. Like, instead of having such a rectangle, why not more of a square? Just a big ass square. Or it's a fucking ballroom. Make it a big ass circle. Just make it a big ass fucking circle. You are my universe. You mean, why hasn't anyone stepped in prior to recently to give pushback against the ballroom? The simple answer to that, pay attention to when he demolished the East Wing. He did it while it was the government shutdown. So nobody was there to push back. That, it's actually come out, was done without anybody's knowledge. Only him and his administration knew that that was going on. And that might get him in trouble. Not terms to be able to be impeached, but that actually might get him in trouble. That he demolished that building without anyone's seal of approval or yes. Right now, him and his team, from everything that I've read, is trying to figure out how to make the black and white words work for the fact that they demolished it without checking in with two agencies they were supposed to check in with first. And then where they're kind of fucked up is, so they already fired the first architect. They let the first architect go because the first architect said, that's a little bit too big. And they didn't like hearing that from the architect. But the new architect that they're wanting to bring in is actually a member of the committee that's supposed to give the seal of approval. And right now, that architect is being told, hey, if you move forward for this, you're in jeopardy of getting kicked out of the group. Well, that's because Obama didn't actually tear down anything. What Obama did was put in removable basketball goals. The tennis court's still there. It just converts from a tennis court to a basketball uh, court when you want it to be basketball. That's the difference with Obama and Trump. Y'all, isn't the East Wing and the West Wing in the White House, aren't they all considered historical landmark buildings? Just like the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument in the Jefferson Building. I'm actually not looking down at my phone, you dumb bitch. I was looking down at my fingernails because I cut them. That's where all that happened. Thank you for the gifts. That's kind of you. No, I'm only doing it because you're an ignorant bitch who everyone has seen in here troll me for the last year. And now you've just turned yourself into an extra needy bitch in the aspect of now you're spending pennies to try and get attention. So, carry on with your fucked up game that you're playing. It just makes you look like a fucking idiot. You may not have got to level 32 with pennies, but all you throw at me is pennies, nickels, and dimes. So whoever you're gifting that shit that gets you where you want to be, why don't you go watch them? Why don't you quit being fake like you actually like me when we all know that you talk shit about me regularly? Here they are back on facts, y'all. Oh. You are my universe. Do y'all want me to just block this bitch? Y'all saw I tried being nice for 2 days. I tried saying, hey, just leave me the fuck alone. And that bitch hasn't learned their fucking boundary. And just like this one, we need to block this fake bitch too. Y'all, so her comment says, I wonder if you would keep that same energy face to face. This is Carrie M, who's been around since 2022. Their first comment when they decided to come in here and show they ass today was, you literally have no idea what you're talking about. The same thing she says about anything I say. So, my question for you is, why waste your time coming in here? Because you just make yourself look dumb every comment. I haven't blocked anyone yet, so if they're not talking, it's just because they're like, oh, oh. So you admit the only reason you come into this live is to troll me. That is, y'all, specifically this comment. We're gonna pin it. So this account is stating, and then after I asked for clarification, they followed up and let us know I am not wrong. This is why they come in here. So how is TikTok gonna get this shit under control, where this individual goes out of their way to make sure that they come in here and talk shit, but at the same time that they're talking shit to me, they're reporting my account trying to get me shut down? We're just gonna go ahead and block these sorry bitches. And yet again, I would like to draw attention to the fact that this wave that I'm blocking right now, they're all the same color as me, yet again. Literally, every single one I blocked is the same exact color as me. Kind of funny that the only people who have an issue with me are the same color as me. Okay, hold up. Where'd you go? Right there. I forgot I needed to scroll up a little bit more. Okay. Thank you. I just do my thing. But I am done with lunch. So I want to get off of here and finish watching Taylor Swift. Oh God, there's that fake talent agency. Let's go ahead and just block them. Anywho, as always, I am Mishal Lamour because I will love and I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'm going to holler at y'all a little bit later. And thank you to all of my gifters, tappers, scrollers, trollers, watchers, members, subscribers, and all the in-between. Because if it weren't for all you guys, I couldn't keep doing this every day. On that note, bye!